I'm down on the outskirts of Salisbury in Wiltshire, and this is the home of Lab Engineering. Larry has made lots of world-class bikes in his time, always enters at Sturgis every year, and I actually came down here a couple of days ago to talk to him about a application that I wanted done on the trophy he's going to make for our international rally into. Whilst I was walking around and filming in his workshop, I came upon this.
Now some of you will actually recognise this bike. This is one of Larry's projects that's on the go at the moment. It'll be ready by the weekend, and it's actually a Bolt, and he's actually building this for Yamaha. It's going to be used as a promotion bike for Motorcycle News. Now this will be finished in a couple of days' time, and I'm going to come back and film it just before it goes off for the photo shoot. That's the seat that's in process. The brief that they've had from Yamaha is not to do any cutting or welding, it's all got to be bolt-on bits.
Absolutely, that's the point.
And so what they're probably going to end up doing is to build some kits to go with these bolts so that you can actually buy them and bolt it all on yourself.
Well, that's the idea. We're sort of going to either, like I say, make up the kits so someone can phone up, buy the kit, send it off to them, or buy a few bikes in and actually do a few land bikes.
And this is going to be on show in February at XL?
The XL, yeah.
And Motorcycle News within a week or so?
Well, it's going to Motorcycle News next week, and then Yamaha are doing a video shoot with it, and then next month it's off to the XL, and after that we don't know, it's just going to go round.
That's a plate that will go on the air filter.
Sorry?
That's a plate that's going to go on the air filter, isn't it?
It's on the other side.
It's on the other side.
I'll tell you where this one goes. It comes round here. There you go.
That is going to end up on there.
And there's one he's just doing now for there.
And another one for there. Oh.
Yeah, you've got to get it right.
And there's the other one.
That's the other one.
Well, it's now Saturday morning. We've come down here to see if the bike's done. So we're going to go inside and see what Larry's done.
Well, this is what Larry's done with it. Well, there it is. It's done. It's ready.
This is it. I haven't sat on anything like this for absolutely donkey years. It's got like a really nice feel about it. I don't know if I can do many Sunday guidance on this, not like I would do on my shop. But this is the sort of style of introducing little bikes in these days.
Now it's time to play Spot the Difference. I can see straight away there's that little bag there. Now that will probably become part of the accessory range. Oh, and the rear suspension as well has been very much lowered. And the wire wheels, of course, Vance and Hines system on it. One of the touches I do like are these grips. Now if you've got an R-Spec with a brown seat, you might like to have these grips. They're brown leather. And of course there's the mirrors. Now that plate is an engine plate, and so if you've got a Bolt you might like to buy one of these. They've been powder coated in black. Oh, and then of course this air filter cover. That might be part of the accessory range one day. Along maybe with the fuel cap. And I've just noticed that little bag is actually attached to the side panel. It's not a standard component, so again that might be possibly something that becomes available. And there's the foot pegs. Now that is one very small indicator. And there's the rear one. Tiny, aren't they?
That is quite comfortable, but would it be the same after an hour's riding?
Does it take you back in time a long time, Terry?
Lots of Thunderbirds and Bonnevilles.
Now what I'm wondering is, this style of bike is now been used by bike builders all for the last couple of years, and I'm just wondering how much of an impact this is going to have on our club. I mean, are we actually now going to start buying bikes like this, or will it be a case of younger riders will start buying them and then they'll start joining our club?
The question is this the future of bikes?
Exactly. Larry, are you pleased with it, Larry?
Oh, to be honest, I haven't done a lot to it. Tony's the main person, but yeah, I think it's a lovely bike. Absolutely lovely. I really like it.
Yeah.
I say transform, it doesn't mean like what it started out as was a bad thing, but it's totally, like your friend said, it's totally changed the style of the bike, really.
Oh, completely.
I think it's amazing. It's really good, and it's something you could. We got fiberglass molds and that sort of stuff, so you could probably change the whole bike for about $3 grand, you know, or maybe less, depending on where you want to go.
With this range of accessories, is that going to be a Yamaha range of accessories that you're going to buy to Yamaha dealerships, or will people come directly to you to buy them?
I've got a feeling it's got to be hammered out actually, but it's too much so I've been using Yamaha. We've been told that we'll sell directly to the customer if they want the kits, or I mean if a customer wants a bike built, we build them a bike, you know. I don't think Yamaha would be too interested in supplying non-standard parts.
Right.
So I've never spoken to them, so I wouldn't know.
Right. So it wouldn't be a Yamaha range of accessories for the Bolt.
Yeah.
It's a case of you can have them, and if you do want them, you go to
It's a bit like a Jack Lenny Triumph or something, you know, customised by parts, you know. I mean, it's quite handy, say, if you've got a smashed up bike, you know, dented tank or whatever, you know, standard parts are so expensive that sometimes the easiest way and cheapest way to put a bike back on the road is to customise it.
Now tell me, who is going to be storing this bike once it's made?
It's going to Yamaha. It's going to be shown all around Europe on the shows. But we're going to produce another one now for ourselves to show people.
What I'm wondering was, as we've got our international rally in June, and obviously we've got members from all around the UK, but we've got them coming from Finland, Denmark, Belgium, Holland, Sweden, all over. We've even got a group coming from Colombia, where the Yamaha would actually lend us this bike for our rally, because that's going to be seen obviously by people that own it.
Well, possibly not, I would say, but we would probably have a bike that you could borrow off us, maybe.
Oh, so you'll have done another one by then?
Yeah, I do.
We'll have to talk about that closer to the time.
Yeah, we're going to get one sort of quite quickly, otherwise you lose the impetus to do it. So, no, we're really keen on it, mainly because it changes it, like, from what, it totally changes the bike from what it was to what it is. At a reasonable price, you know, a lot of custom bikes are very expensive. You know, the new bike, I mean, if that was a new bike, we could, if you like the style, you could probably brand new for 11 grand, say, something like that. So, well, we haven't done figures yet, but, and that is like top quality seats, and as you can see, you know,
I like the touch with the little bag on the side. Quite like the air filter on it.
and obviously things can be changed a little bit anyway.
Yeah. And of course I've seen the plates that are going to go on the engine. I mean, anybody, regardless of what style you want to do with the bike, you know, you could put that on one for a start. And the lowered suspension as well. I've done that on my Virago. That's quite an easy thing to change.
So is that suspension lowered then? I wouldn't even know.
It feels it to me.
I think they're standard shocks actually.
Are they?
Because the shocks are being changed. You're going to get some Oldens on there. But what it has got, it's got like a little. It might be lowered. Hey Tony, are those shocks lowered?
No, standard.
That is standard, is it?
Standard on them.
I've sat on a standard bike before and it didn't feel as low as that one does.
But it's got a different chassis on the back.
Look lower because the front end's just slightly dropped on it.
Right.
And it's got 18s instead of like a 19 front. And I think there's a 16 back with a large tyre in it.
We could get a bike done by June.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea. As soon as next month's out of the way, it's revealed, then we'll get in and do maybe one or two.
Yeah, because I mean, if we could obviously have one on show, then everybody can have a look at it. We've already got 9 of these in our club, and somebody did a checkup, and so far there are 200 registered with the DVLA. So we know there are quite a few of these in the country now.
Yeah,
it's a great bike.
Yeah.
I think Yamaha and a lot of the manufacturers have realised that our ones are dead in the water, really, aren't they? Now, you know, £16,000 or whatever they are, and you can only do 70.
Right. Yeah.
I'm really impressed with that.
So I can't get the flash eddies. I've got all the resistors in, and they supply with them.
And
that's as slow as they go.
And they also double up as the brake lights as well.
Yeah, you've got brake lights in there,
to be honest. Looking better here turning.
Yeah, you'd see it. You'd see it.
What's the price of those pounds?
60 quid each.
Right,
so 120 quid. You know, 240 quid if you want to set all the way round on them.
Somewhere it's fairly, well, I'll say cheap, but
it is because
if you fell off your bike with smash your original indicators, it would be cheap.
Well, mate,
well, yeah, it would be. So £240 for a full set, and the back ones are indicators, brake lights, and rear light as well.
And you don't notice them.
No, you don't at all.
That's the great thing about them. When Tony put them on, they can't be very good, but.
Actually, there's something though. Where's the front number plate going to go?
We've got to put it on there. It's not on yet.
Right, it's just going to go on there, so that'll have to have a light on it, won't it?
Yeah, there's the wire.
Yeah.
Right. I'm waiting for the little button light.
I bought a flask actually, thanks Larry, but we will do.
One thing I really like, a bit of mine.
Well, that's been a good morning because we now know that Larry's going to be building more of these bikes, and of course he's going to lend us one. So when you come to the International Rally in June, you will see a Lam Engineering bike on display and a range of accessories that you're going to be able to order directly from him. In fact, he'll be able to make you anything that you want. So we look forward to that.